we make this channel for serving you guys and to connect, because the twin flame journey, it's quite lonely. It is, because you almost cannot find who to speak to. Yes, this channel is our business as well. It just goes hand in hand. You cannot have one without the other. Okay, some people take their life too seriously and they only think about their business. This is not good. It will end up very bad. Now, if you also only connect with people, this is also the way to go, as long as your life is stable. But if it's not, the best is middle ground, because with business, actually, the true word for business is serving, is energy exchange. People don't like to work, but the thing is that the truth is, working is simply energy exchange. It's simply serving someone and being served. That's all. You cannot do every single thing yourself. You know, there's something that I was observing. I was fascinated once about off-grid lifestyle and living minimalistic and being in the middle of nowhere and living all by yourself. This is all beautiful and all, but it's not supposed to be like this. Because in the past, people were exchanging with each other. Also, there were communities. Nobody was living just two people alone or one person alone. Families were big. It was like 20 people, 10 people. I'm not making it up. Before, it was very common to have several children because there was no protection, for example. Also, in the tribes, our ancestors in Africa, Asia, Americas, there were big tribes, people living like 50, 100, 1,000, depends how many they are, a big tribe, you know, and they all help each other. And it's so much easier to go hunting with a group of people, or to go to gather fruit and vegetables with a group of people, or to do the clothes or the dishes or whatever it is, right? Constructing a house all by yourself or with one person or paying someone, you know, that's where it comes the money. It comes to be able to pay to someone to do something for you. Obviously, you can also do things for yourself. You don't have to pay always. But because time is money, you either afford time or you afford money. You have to choose one. If you go only by money, you will become a very dependent person that will not be able to rely on yourself. Like if something happens, you know, it's nice to have some expertise here and there. But if you are just living like all by yourself or with your wife or husband or one child or something, you cannot just do this 100% all by yourself. You're gonna get old very quickly because of the stress. Even if you're happy with what you're doing, your body cannot handle so much pressure. Like you wake up early, you do the chores, homeschooling and stuff, and it's too much. So you have to take care of yourself. That's why money exists. It's because we either are big tribes or the big families sticking together and money is relevant or not, or I have a suspicion money was always existing, you know. There was gold, there was beans, seeds, spices, there was always something to trade for. So you decide what you're gonna do. You decide. And it's good to have both. Now, when we started first sharing our experiences, and most people, when they start their journey to connect with people, it's usually like this, out of the heart. Afterwards, it catches up the way that people can do this for a living, you know. Now, it's up to you to make the balance. You make the balance on serving and being served. okay? You cannot just be served constantly. This is not balanced. And you cannot always be serving, because if you're always serving, they're gonna rip you off. I hope this helped to you, and check us out in our ebook we made for the twin flame journey, because this video is about, you know, finding balance in this harsh life that it's not made easy, but it can, if you are following the rules, despite the rules according to the rules, you are going to be able to do the right thing. However, you're going to take it to your advantage and you are not going to get damaged by the harsh life. So do not fight way too much, because you cannot get anything out of being rude or out of forcing something, brute force. It only works, this life only works if you create and let go. Also, if you serve and if you're served at the same time. We need to be humble and confident. We cannot just be humble, we cannot just be confident. We need to be both, because they represent one thing each. Just like people say, okay, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't like this, I don't like that. You can decide whatever you want. Just remember that a person that is in balance, especially with your ego, because you need ego to protect yourself, protect your loved ones, and also to make money. You need to be able to be friends with your ego. Now, what does the New Age teach? Get rid of your ego. This is not correct. But also don't take it straight away and thinking that, okay, I'm gonna be in love with my ego and I'm gonna raise my ego like crazy and be the most egoistic person on earth. No, I'm not like this. But people are afraid of the ego because the ego can be dangerous if we don't know how to use it. The truth is, you are the ego. There's no, you know, like a character that appears like outside of you. It is you. Your soul is you. Your mind is you. Your body is you. You are everything. Just like we need to have the soul and mind and body under control, the ego also needs to be under control. You need to control it by being friends with it. Do not suppress it. Just let it be and find a middle ground. Just be friends. Be friends. Don't be like, I was gonna say best friends, meaning like don't jump around with your ego, but respect that your ego is teaching you stuff. If it was not your ego, you were going to be way more damaged now than ever before. It's important for you to know what you're doing. Okay? Thank you. Thank you.